Ross Barton's exit storyline details revealed as actor Michael Parr opens up about his departure and future plans. Actor Michael Parr has revealed all on his future career as his character Ross Barton leaves his family and the village he calls home behind. After 5 transformative years on the show, Ross has finally changed for the better, having survived the death of his dad, mum, brother, and girlfriend, getting shot, bare-knuckle fighting, becoming a father, an acid attack and a suicide attempt. A tear-jerking Friday episode will see Ross make his escape, having made the decision to rebuild his life away from the residence which has seen him suffer through so much pain. Hoping that new love Rebecca White and their kids will join him in his new life, she is left with crippling doubts when Robert Sugden and Erin Dingle react with anger at her plans to take their son Seb White with her on her big adventure. Charity Dingle also makes it crystal clear that her son Moses Dingle is also going nowhere. Michael said of the battle for the children, Ross and Rebecca are more aware that Robert and Erin are going to protest about them leaving with the kids. I think Ross, maybe narrow-mindedly, maybe reasonably, thought that Charity would be willing to let Moses go, because she's a bit of a crap mum, if you will. But she's turned a corner because Ryan has turned up and she's now trying to correct the mistakes from her younger years. It's a bit weird actually, because Ross is saying he should have parental responsibility because he's raised Moses, but then Rebecca is saying that she should have parental responsibility even though Robert has taken Seb. So it gets very complicated. Ross needs a clean break. Every time he leaves his front door, he's reminded completely of what he went through. Ross needs a fresh start, and so does Rebecca after everything she's been through too. They didn't have the best start as a couple, she kind of cheated on him with Robert, but they're two damaged humans who have turned to each other for help, so they found a connection and love through that. Ross has to leave even if Rebecca doesn't join him. He's not moving miles away, so he's explained to her that it doesn't have to be over between them. He definitely has to go, but she has to do the right thing by her son. He'd be gutted if Rebecca stayed behind. He wants to play happy families. It's a massive opportunity for him to turn away from his bad boy ways and go clean and straight. He'd like to do that with the girl that he loves. Touching images show Ross saying a final emotional farewell to his family as he readies himself to hop into a taxi and head off to his new life. Will Rebecca decide to go with him? Viewers will also be pleased to know that the door has been left open for the Hellraiser to make a dramatic return someday. Michael said of his upcoming departure, "It's a mixed bag of anxiety and happiness because there are other avenues that I want to explore. It sounds like a cliché, but I feel like I'm breaking up with Emmerdale and it's very sad. So it's sad ultimately, but it's definitely the right decision for me at this time in my life. I'm flying to LA and I've got a few other friends out there. Adam Fielding, who played Kyron, is out there, so we're going together. We're both going to live the American dream, until our money runs out." Asked whether he'd consider making a return to the character someday, Michael revealed, "Absolutely. I've had the best 5 years here. The opportunities that this job has given me to see the world, and help friends and family, have been amazing. I'm going to take the plunge and become a desperate dolly actor again, but hopefully I can come back and do a little bit more. If I get killed off screen, you'll know I've annoyed somebody somewhere." Will Rebecca, Seb and Moses leave with Ross? What will his life away from the Dales be like? Will we be seeing him again someday? Will you miss Ross? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching SoapBuster, YouTube's daily soap news and spoilers show. Subscribe below for the next episode.